Good morning to all. A warm welcome to all the participants for the last day of AICTE-sponsored Atal FDP, Nano Furtherance of Pharmaceutical Engineering and Industrial Pursuit. Let us summarize yesterday's sessions before moving on to the today's sessions. In session 10, Dr. N. Buchnaidu sir, Professor and HOD, KVSR Siddhartha College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, gave an outstanding presentation on nano or microneedle-assisted transdermal delivery of drugs. Sir gave a detailed information regarding transdermal technologies and its application in various therapies like cancer therapy, gene therapy, and in vaccine delivery. In session 11, Dr. Y. Vijay Rajesh Kumar sir, manager Divis Laboratories, to the advancements in application of nanotechnology. He clearly explained the importance of nanotechnology in drug delivery, and he gave so many examples of nanoparticles that are currently available in the market after the FDA approval. In session 12, Dr. Y. Ganesh Kumar sir, Associate Professor, KVK College of Pharmacy, gave an excellent presentation on formulation development and innovative approaches of solid lipid nanoparticles. He explained about the significance of lipid-based systems and different methods of preparation of solid lipid nanoparticles. And he discussed about the major problem associated with nanoparticle formulations and how to overcome it by using solid lipid nanoparticles. This is the brief summary of yesterday's session. Now, it's the time to start today's session 13. I would like to invite Mrs. Supriya Ma'am, Associate Professor, Nirmala College of Pharmacy, to introduce the resource person of this session and act as chairperson. Thank you to all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mrs. Srikala ma'am. Good morning to all the delegates and welcome to the 5th day of AICTE Atal sponsored online FDP on Nano Furtherance of Pharmaceutical Engineering and Industrial Pursuit, organizing by Department of Pharmaceutics, Nirmala College of Pharmacy, Mangalagiri. Myself, Supriya Chatla, Associate Professor, Nirmala College of Pharmacy, Mangalagiri. I am very much delighted to introduce Session 13 resource person, Mr. G.N. Prasad, Career Mentor, Andhra Pradesh. Sir has completed his MA Literature and Sir worked as Field Executive in eMark. Sir expertised in pharmaceutical marketing, which gives tremendous scope for understanding the psychology of various sections of people like academicians, doctors, engineers, lab technicians, druggists, chemists, and helps to know all about higher officials in pharmaceutical marketing and to mentoring the pharmacy students. Sir has given talk on life skills in various academic institutions like Acharya Nagarjuna University, Agricultural University, Engineering and Pharmacy colleges, degree colleges, and all other financial and the banking sectors. Dear delegates, hope this is one of the most useful sessions to build our career and to win our lives. Before inviting the resource person, I'm pleased to inform all the delegates to raise the queries in the chat box and directly you can ask the sir by unmuting your mic. At the end of this session, all the queries will be clarified by the resource person. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. G.N. Prasad sir to start the session on positive attitude for success, covering the positive thinking and the mindset. Sir, please welcome, sir.
Can I request the host to allow for screen sharing?
Sir, enabled, sir. Just check it out.
Good morning to every one of you. I am G.N. Prasad, Career Mentor. The positive approach toward the success. Yes, everybody wants success, everybody wishes success, everybody loves success. To get success, there are two factors that plays a very vital role. That is, one is mental attitude, the other one is our motivation. These two factors, that is what I call mindset. These two factors plays a vital role. To get success, it is not that easy. there is a lot of hard work that is involves. People who are very successful, many times they have failures. From failure, they come to the success. Failure is a part and parcel of the success. So to get success, one should have a very great, what you call passion, the burning desire. Unless there is a burning desire, we cannot achieve the goals. When you achieve your goals, when you are successful, you find you are very happy, joyful, name, fame, reputation, and whatnot. For that, when the people wanted to get that one, most important, they have to put their soul to get the results. So success depends on your mental attitude, most important, and mindset. Think positive, do positive, be positive. That is to say, one should act positive, feel positive. To do these things, to get the results, people should come out from, first of all, in general, when we see with the students, procrastination. This is the greatest drawback. People may feel positive and they want to get the result. If the procrastination is there, it is very difficult to get the results. And one more thing, as I was talking to you, attitude, the most important, the mental attitude. Resilience. Look at the one. Psychologists define resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threat, or significant sources of stress, such as family and relationship problems, serious health problems, or workplace and financial stresses. That is the role of resilience. This is what we have been observing with the present scenario in the entire world. With the COVID pandemic, we find such a constraint in every walk of life. If anybody wants to work on these things, one has to get their own confidence, trust, and faith, and work for it. That becomes a successful opportunity. So we should be more resilient when we want to be successful. The mindset, look at the one. I was just telling you two factors. The mindset is one important and mental attitude. Here I am showing you Dr. Chandrasekhar, the Nobel Prize winner. And he is the nephew of late Dr. C.V. Raman, his own brother's son. Now he's an Indian American astrophysicist. Sometime back he was working in Wisconsin City in USA, and in one of the institutes, he has been invited by Chicago University to give lectures in his subject to their students. He accepted the invitation. So he has to travel. First he has traveled from Wisconsin City to Chicago University, about 80 kilometers. He has to move in his car. It was a severe winter. Imagine he has to drive, and with all odds, he reached the Chicago University. He has gone to class to take the class. He has just got a little bit unpleasant surprise. When he has gone to class, there are only 2 students are there in the class. And he was a little bit unhappy. Then the university authorities informed him. As per the university rules, one can take the class, only there are 4 students in the class. And they said it is up to you. Then Dr. Chandrasekhar, what a beautiful, great mindset. That is the mental attitude. He said, I do not want to disappoint these 2 students who have come for the class. And he said, I take the class. That's all. He has taken the class for next 6 months. Whether 2 students or 4 students, whatever the number of students. The beginning was with the 2 students. And imagine 6 months afterwards, every week he was traveling 320 kilometers, and unimaginable. And what a great mental attitude. He is not bothered about the winter, the constraints, traveling, nothing. His only objective is to make his students successful. This is exactly how he has proved that one. 2 of his students, they got the Nobel Prize, Chen and Yang and Sun Dolly. What a great success. The students are shown for his hard traveling and they approved, and he felt immense happy. And this is the what the profession where you are working. You being in this profession, many times you come across many hurdles with your extremely strong mental attitude you overcome. Abdul Kalam need not require any introduction. As I was telling you, to get success, people need the two factors, the mindset and the activating their real approach toward the success. Abdul Kalam wanted to become as a pilot. So he has gone for the Dehradun for pilot interview. And there were only, out of 25 posts, only 8 slot is there. He was the 9th person. And unfortunately, he missed the bus. But he felt to become a pilot, apart from his technical knowledge, sharp people should be sharp, and smartness is important. Though he missed the bus, the greatest ambition to become a pilot, he has changed his mind, the next alternative. Then we know he has become a great scientist and he has done a great job to our country. And one of the most important things which we find with Abdul Kalam, he loves to teach with the students wherever, whenever it is possible. He wanted to ventilate from their mind the success for them for future. That's the reason whenever he get the opportunity, whenever there was time, throughout his career, he used to go and address the students. Till the last breath of his life, he was addressing the students at Shillong. Of course, you know where he was addressing, he breathed last. And Abdul Kalam has got a very good, great social activity. And he has suddenly visited as a president, during his tenure. He had been to unexpected visit to Kunur Military Hospital. Just before half an hour, it was informed to the people that Dr. Abdul Kalam is arriving. And nobody knows why he was coming there. He has gone there. He has gone there to see the former Field Marshal Manekshaw. I think you must have heard about Manekshaw. Manekshaw was the Indian, one of the top army officers. He played a pivotal role during the 1971 war against Pakistan. And during that war, he played a very great role in liberating, that is East Pakistan. Now it's Bangladesh. This Manekshaw was bedridden. He has gone to find out the welfare of him. See, a great obligation, what a great thing he has done. And he spent some time, he inquired with the professional doctors. They said he is all right, only old age problems. This is the one, in 99, from Bangalore to Arkonam, to aircrafts, they had a clash, 8 people died. And Abdul Kalam went to Bangalore and talked to the bereaved family and consoled them. But great social obligation. And he was telling later in, I think in his autobiography, this has haunted him in his mind, the death of that 8 young people. Even he has become the president of the country. And very great social obligations. Similarly, you as a faculty, teachers, sometimes apart from your profession, you do a lot of social obligations for the society. Attitude matters. Yes, for everything, attitude matters. As I was telling you, here you can see the various color balloons in the air. Blue, green, red, yellow, and different colors balloons are in the air. The vendor is sending to their children are purchasing. One youngster got a doubt. As a black balloon goes into the air, this is the question he asked the vendor. The vendor said, any color balloon goes into the air. The mat inside the balloon is important. So if I keep in my mind positive, that comes out. If I keep negative, that comes out. So that is my mental attitude. So most important, our mental attitude. There's a saying in computer language, garbage in, garbage out. So what I keep it in my mind, that comes out. So if you want to be successful, if you want to take care of your future, most important is our mental attitude. A youngster has gone for a well-organized company for an interview. While just entering the interview board, he had just slipped and he has fallen on the ground. All the papers were shattered. So somehow he managed to got up and he stood up. He coolly, for a few minutes, for a few seconds, he was cool. Then he has given a beautiful smile to the interview board. Then he just said loudly, finally, I am in the right place. He said, finally, I reached the right place. What a beautiful statement. When the situation was negative, he shifted to the positive and he got the job. That is an attitude. So most important is our mental attitude. That is positive. We are positive thinking, it gets success. Positive. Negative, it will never happen. Realistic, it could happen. Positive, it will happen. And when you see the people with negative attitude, how the things, a old lady was there, she was around 65 years, and she was bedridden for last 10 years. Their attendants finding absolutely difficult with this woman managing. They are really struggling with that woman. One day, a youngster has come to their place and he has just observed this old lady doesn't have any problem. He coolly told them, there is no problem with this person. And he said, I can make her walk. All the attendants were just shocked. They just requested, please do that one. We will be very grateful to you. Then this youngster said, you have to listen to me and you have to follow my instruction, then I can do it. They said, accepted the things. Then he said, you all people leave this old woman room for next 8 hours. Go away from this room. First, this old lady did not accept this, but she cried. These people did not bother. They all left the room. Then this youngster also left the room, half closed the door. After 1 hour, he has entered into the room. This old lady was sleeping. What this young boy has done, he has coolly gone to her cot and he has put the fire. What did you do? He put the fire. That's all. When fire caught her bed, imagine, then she became panicky. The fire is touching the cot. She jumped out of the bed and ran away. Why this woman, for 10 years stuck up in the bed? Because her negative attitude. What are the factors that she kept in her mind? The negative attitude. I am old. If I get up, I fall. I have a reeling sensation. I have BP, and I have a heart problem, and I have a nervous disability. All these things she has cumulatively keeping in her mind. That was the reason she was stuck up. So when you look into the people, there are two factors. Those who consider a part of a problem, they are always a part of problem. Please remember, those who consider they are a part of problem, they are always a part of problem. Those who feels they are a part of solution, they get solution. That is the positive side of it. So in our day-to-day profession or life, we have to be, want to be positive to get success. The important thing is our mental attitude. Look this one. Look this one. Every one of us, a wonderful player, Yuvraj Singh. He played T20 2007. He hit 6 balls, 6 sixers in an English bowler. And 2011, as an all-rounder, he played wonderfully well. He was the winner of the series. And such a man with wonderful batting, bowling, and fielding. After 2011 World Cup, somewhere 2011 ending or 2012, it was unexpected thing. Yuvraj Singh was diagnosed with lung cancer. A great shock to everybody. Of course, when we say mental attitude and everything. Even Yuvraj Singh also in the initial stages he had gone into sort of a depression. Yes, because it's cancer. But he has come back, he switched over his mind. He had been to USA for his treatment. You know very well, cancer patients have a worst type of treatment depending on their situation, radiation treatment and chemotherapy. People become physically weak, mentally weak. But Yuvraj Singh has a great, strong mental attitude. He says, I come back and I play cricket. I am all right, I play. What a grateful, strong mental attitude. He has proved it. He has proved it after the recovery. Again, somewhere between 2013 to 2016, again he played. But 2017 onwards, he has come out from the playing for the Indian team. And he started a organization for the benefit of cancer patients. But very recently also, 2 months back, he had been to Sri Lanka with the former Indian cricketers and scored 60 runs. Imagine, very rarely we see, particularly sportsmen or athletics, very few people when they have cancer, they come back, bounce back with a tremendous mental attitude. That is Yuvraj. Dhawan, wonderful left-hander. Unfortunately, last year or before last year, he was not doing well. So he was not taken for the T20 series. Then he has decided he wanted to come back and play. Very strong mindset or mental attitude. The thing is, he has paid attention on his fitness, skill work, gym work. And he has such a confidence, I'll come back and play. He has done it. Yes, IPL sports this year tournaments, he was scoring 98, not out. So one of the things to achieve anything, our mental attitude plays a very, very important thing. I'm half full or I'm half empty. This is everybody has to just decide. Either it's a teacher or a student or a businessman, one has to decide. Those people who think I'm half empty, they have to shift their mind to the half full. Look, this is a very common thing we come across, people considering various lame excuses. Particularly you come across as a faculty in general with the students. Probably you may come across with the outside relations or workplace. All these factors are really not correct. If you look at that one of the factors, they explain these things all the time because of lethargy. Most of the people, they have the goals, they say they are positive, but lethargy, postponing, procrastination. Procrastination is the greatest enemy. For that, there is no medicine. For procrastination, there is no medicine. If a dog bites, that we have an injection, but not for the procrastination. So those people who gives all these lame excuses, they are not putting up their real wholehearted effort to get the results. Here you are playing a vital role to weed out from their mind all these lame excuses from them. You try to bring them to the right track. Determinism theory, genetic, psychic, environmental, positive attitude and negative attitude. You can see the people who are positive, they always thank the grandparents and parents for their success. Every time they say, my grandfather, parents encouraged us very well. And so many things they tell about the positive side. And you can see many people use a very great respect grandparents and they follow their instructions, they are successful. But you look at the people with the negative mind, these people are very, very unpleasant with their talk. For example, a man of 35 years, he coolly says, my grandfather died at the age of 60 with heart problem. Now my father is 63 years. We don't know how he will turn. We are afraid of his health. Then later he says, now I am 35. I don't know how my health will be. What a ridiculous way of the negative attitude. This is which you see in the society. Psychic. Some people always blame the parents. Whatever they have done the best, they will never come with a right approach. And go on. That's become a psychological factor. And the third one is environmental. You can see people always blaming better half, boss, organization, and economy, everyday surroundings, everything they find absolutely negative. As you know well, one important key to success is self-confidence. Yes, an important key to self-confidence is preparation. You are well self-confidence people because over a period with your rich experience, you are handling various situations, particularly with students. When the students have lack of confidence, you are creating them a self-confidence and preparing them for their future. This is not an easy job because teachers needs a lot of patience that you acquired over a period. And teachers are doing a wonderful job for the students and many times. And they go all out to see the youngsters come to the right track, giving self-confidence and preparing for their future. Mark Zuckerberg, you know everyone, Facebook is blue color. And one of the drawbacks, Mr. Zuckerberg has a problem. He got color blindness. You can see only the blue color. So he knows the problem. He has to live with that problem. But the way he has mental attitude is tremendous. With that strong absolutely attitude, he has created Facebook. Everybody knows the great success of Facebook. Buddha says the desires become, you can achieve, anybody can achieve their desires, provided the desire should be very strong. It should be a burning desire, passion. And you can see of late many times, the younger generation, those who are successful, and you can see of late in UPSC selections, physically challenged people who doesn't have vision, they are selecting as collectors, IAS qualification. How did they get that one? They have such a burning desire. And they have been well supported by their people, giving extremely good positive help to them. Similarly, of late you can see the IIT people coming out with flying colors. When some of them, when they get a beautiful offers, yearly 2 crores job offers, they are not joining. They are starting their own businesses, entrepreneurs, and becoming successful and giving employment to many people. And similarly, people, when they have a strong desire, there are many, many examples which you are aware and you must be seeing in the media also. Few years back, I think last 5-6 years back, one gentleman, one Mr. Rajasekhar Reddy from Andhra Pradesh, he was physically challenged person. He was the first chartered accountant in India who doesn't have a vision. What a great strong man desire. And he has been well supported by his people. Nobody has discouraged him. And few years back at Mumbai, an automobile driver's daughter, she wanted to become a chartered accountant. Everybody knows it is very, very tough to get into chartered accountancy with that father's income and everything. But this girl was very strong desire. And she proved automobile driver's daughter has become a chartered accountant. So as Buddha rightly pointed out, the desire is very strong. Many people, hurdles, they overcome, they get into success. One more thing, I think last year, before last year, I think in Kerala, a young girl, physically challenged, she doesn't have 2 hands, but she has got a great passion in car driving. She learned car driving with legs. Yes. And proved very successful. She applied for RTI license. All these things, when you look into it, as Buddha pointed out, a strong desire that plays a very, very important role. Yes, stay positive. There is no difference between good day and bad day. Like some people feel new moon day, full moon day, the difference. Both are alike. One has to say, stay positive. Yes. Yes. If you always think of blessing, you attract more blessings. One of the most important thing is acts blessings and showing the what your gratitude. Blessings and gratitude gives a wonderful results. Whatever you possess, whatever you are having, you thank. That is one thing. Thank you for everything. That gives a wonderful results. And there are some people, they have everything, but still they feel they have something lag behind, and they always goes into that, they have a problem. And always they attract problems. So if one wants to achieve success, they have to stay positive and make the around the people to be also positive. Otherwise, his will be influenced by the people with who are having a negative mindset. Abdul Kalam said, "Us to have these 5 points every day in the morning, like auto positive sessions. I am the best. I can do it. God is always with me. I'm a winner. Today is my day." Yes, it works for everybody. This is a mandatory if one wanted to achieve their success. There is only one difference. I can do it, I can't do it. That is the T. T is always makes the difference. So I can do it. When these things, they make it every day morning and they work for it, I'm sure they will definitely come with the flying colors. Of course, for all these things requires a 21-day challenge. People who want to prepare for examination in the morning, getting up at 4 o'clock, maybe for a few days they find difficult. Once they decided to get up at 4 o'clock, they start, keep alarm, do for 21 days. Automatically, they get up 22nd day at 4 o'clock. Even we, in day-to-day life, people come from work or keeping wallet at one place, glasses at one place, scooter or car pieces, and running for them when they go out or when they want to see paper or anything. The best thing is keeping in the same place for 21 days. 100% 22nd day, you will keep at the same place. This is one thing makes us to be disciplined, to get success. As you are well aware, discipline is the most important thing. So once to get success, anything, as I was pointing to you, procrastination. If there is a procrastination, highly difficult. Only thinking positive doesn't work out. Attitude is your window to the world. Yes. Attitude. There was one couple having a cup of coffee in the morning through the window. They were seeing the neighbor's house, servant maid washing the clothes. This housewife says to her husband while taking a cup of tea, she doesn't know that servant maid how to wash the clothes. She is wasting serve. Like that, she used to tell her husband every day. Every day for 1 week, her husband listening these things. On 8th day, his wife told him, "Look, today I am finding the servant washing clothes, everything wonderful." And then her husband said coolly, "My dear wife, today morning, I have cleaned our window. I removed all the dust, all the smudges. He said, I have removed. This is where our attitude. We have always keep our attitude with the disappointments, worries, and prejudice, anger, emotions, rejection, dejection, so many factors. When these things are there, it's very difficult. One has to take it off. If one wants success, yes, erasing negative thoughts and start working with absolutely with a strong mental outlook, success will definitely bound to come. Yes, while going to the workplace, please. So you have to throw all your negative things, your anxiety, stress, tension, and then you'll be more comfortable. So all the best with your positive attitude, and just a 2 minutes gap, I have to keep another program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable presentation.
Now we are keeping the second program. Earlier I talked about the mental attitude. Now the mindset and successful life. You have come across all these hurdles. Yes. As a faculty, these are the things which you work on with your rich experience. You have become quite skilled person. You got an excellent now. Absolutely, you are very, very capable of handling whatever the situation. You are very much capable because you have learned many things for a period with your rich experience. Now, today, the positive mindset with the present scenario, you are also updating yourself, moving forward with your positive mindset. Here, look at the one. A king has many elephants, but one elephant he always loves because it is very powerful, disciplined, well skilled. This elephant has been to the war, sent to the war many times, and it brought laurels to the king. As the years passed on, the elephant has become old, and now it is not going sent for the war field, or rather battlefield. One day this elephant has gone to drink water to a pond, and unfortunately it stuck up in the mud in the pond. It is unable to come out from the pond, and it started screaming loudly, and people around come and see the elephant in the pond. Then they informed to the king the situation. King was become very uncomfortable because he loved that elephant. He came there, he has seen the situation. He and his various people tried their best to pull out the elephant from that mud. Elephant was a big animal, they could not do it. At that time, one of the former advisors of the king came to king and told him, he suggested to play war drums at the pond. Asked, play the war drums at the pond, you can see that it will come. This is done by the soldiers. Slowly, the elephant has moved from the pond, it came out. Why I am telling you this story? The elephant, quite capable, but at that juncture, it needs a sort of a great support. That is, it needs an encouragement. And that encouragement has given by with the drums and everything. and he has come out. This is with regards with the elephant. But if you look into the in general, sometimes you come across students. Yes, they feel it's very difficult to get on successfully with the subject. Subject is very tough, and he feels to appear exams also, he was half-hearted, like that, so many other things. His mind goes into blocked. Here, the faculties gives him an excellent support. They motivate him, they guide him, they support him, they help him to see from that mind to come out, and such a guidance is given, he will definitely coming out, becoming successful. Great inspiring personalities. Of course, you know the great Vivekananda statement. Robert Fulton was an American engineer. He invented a commercial steamboat. When he was launching, many people, they said it will not start with a negative mind. And they were gone shouting, it will not start. Robert Fulton is least bothered. The boat started. Then these people again shouting, it will never stop. So the people with this sort of attitude of mental things, the mindset of Robert Fulton has not changed. He was very confident that he can start it and move it. That's what he has done. Everybody, yes, has problems in their profession. There is, including Ratan Tata also faced certain constraints with regard to his profession, automobile industry. Look at one, how he has come out from the negative to the positive. And particularly when you look into these things, Tata had two major problems with regards to his automobile industry he faced. He has launched Nano car and he expected a wonderful marketing sales for it. It's a car for mini family. And it was published, it was advertised, and it was marketed in such a way. The cheapest car in the world, 1 lakh rupee. And it was released in the market. They expected a wonderful sales. Unfortunately, it was not clicked. Then Tata has seen what went wrong. The thing, they have analyzed, first thing, the cheapest car, word has not accepted by the Indian public. The second thing, the cars that were released in the first few batches, they have technical snags, there were failures on the road. So all these cars have to go back for repairs. So as a result, it took 1 year, again releasing into the market. So by the time this 1 lakh cars have become 2.5 lakhs, the expected sales has not come. So this was a rich experience he had with this Nano. Another one is, he had introduced Indica, a passenger car, and it was again did not click. It was a failure. At that time, he had been to America and met Ford, the American automobile giant, and he had many interviews with him. He had interaction with him and regarding his industry for his advice sessions. And he wanted to go for an agreement with him. And what has happened during the course of his meetings, unfortunately, Ford has humiliated Tata. Tata coolly came back to India. Then after a few years, Ford had a greatest problem. His two brands, the British brands, Jaguar as well as Land Rover, landed into a big problem, sales down. They were finding very difficult. Ford, he has a great financial constraints and he wanted to dispose these two brands. Nobody coming forward. At that time, a helping hand is given by Tata and he has purchased these two cars. Everybody is surprised. But with his past experience with Nano and what are the things that were where it went wrong with the Jaguar as well as Land Rover international market, with his past experience, he has brought a new design cars and models and everything. He relaunched and it has become a great success, these two brands. And today, Tata stands number 4 in the world. See, Tata says one thing, none can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, none can destroy a person, but his own mindset can. So it is the mindset. If you want to achieve the success, mindset is most important. Fortitude. Yes, adversity in courage. You all remember in 2020-21, Indian team went to Australia to play 4 tests. So the first test they lost miserably. It was such a great humiliated defeat. And all the cricket pundits, the media, the American cricket captains or English former cricketers, they were just mentioning India is going to defeat by Australia 4-0. Yes, they were gone making it. And that's all. The second test has come. Look at the Indian team, how they played. They have taken such a great courage. They had least bothered what they had the first defeat. They played wonderfully. They won the second test. And nobody expected they will win such a way. Third test, it has become a draw. The real problem has come in the fourth test. Half of the team of Indian team, seniors, they are not playing due to various personal reasons. So junior most test cricketers are playing. The other side is Australia, and that too they are playing at Brisbane, and that too in Gada Stadium. For last 25 years, Australia has not lost even a single test there. So the Indians with the junior most test experience cricketers playing, and guidelines by the coaches and managers, everything, they have shown such a remarkable trust, faith, confidence. And Rishabh Pant and others played wonderful game. They defeated Australia. What a great success. That shows the great success. What they have shown is wonderful. How does it come? They have decided. They are not bothered. Australia is a victim. Their only goal, their only thing, they want to defeat Australia. Yes, they proved it. They proved it. The reason they got such a aspiration, the courage. So when any adversity, we need courage to face the situation. Similarly, yes, in today's environment, after this pandemic conditions in the entire world, everyone finds various constraints. This is where our mental attitude and the mindset, yes, it's not easy, but if it is feasible, when we shifting our mental attitude and mindset, move forward. That's the reason the blessings are more important than the thinking about the problems. Those people who consider a problem is a problem, they will be continuing that. But looking into the solution, there will be definitely number of solutions one can come across. So adversity conditions, the courage, this is exactly in our country what we have been seeing in the entire world, but everyone has been motivating themselves to come, move forward. So in adversity, the courage is very, very important. See the flying colors, a great success. What a great success they have shown. Really great. NATCO organization, you must have heard, VC Nanapaleni, the managing director. This company now marketing or exporting or whatever internationally their anti-cancer drugs with the tie-up to the Western countries. They also gone many hurdles to projecting their products with various constraints. Today, NATCO is doing wonderfully well. I don't know, you must be knowing it. Their standing must be in first 15, and they are very successful in marketing anti-cancer drugs. Reddy Laboratories, yes, one of the very good organizations, and these people also gone many hurdles. With maybe it could be whilst marketing their products to Western countries. Now they are sending many generic brands, generic products to Western world with inexpensive prices world over. All these people, their success doesn't come easily. They have gone hurdles, struggles. Without struggle, without hurdles, success doesn't come in any walk of life. A very good example of younger generation's mental attitude or the mindset. This gentleman is one Mr. Kotreddy. He hails from Andhra Pradesh, Krishna district. And his father was an agriculture farmer, having only 1 acre land. He got 2 sisters. His father has to spend these 2 acres for his sister's marriage. This boy was very brilliant and he successfully came out with a good marks in 10th class. He had got a very great ambition, desire, doing MBBS, taking a BPC group in intermediate. Because his father's economic conditions and it was ruled out, he has to, with the 10th class qualification, he has to stick on. Since his father spent all the money towards his sister's marriages, father has also become an agricultural laborer. He also worked as agricultural laborer. But his mindset was, once he did not go into that getting into the medicine side or intermediate, he coolly shifted his mind, which are the other alternatives that makes him to be successful. The other alternative, he has seen the computer field. In 2010, he just gone to, father has given some money to purchase clothes, but he has not purchased the clothes. With that money, he has joined in a computer institute, learned computers. Of course, father did not accept why you wasted money, you could have used for your clothes. But he did not pay attention. He started going for classes. Slowly, with his excellent involvement, and as a trainee, he is also training other students, and slowly he learned C, C++, Java. But getting a job only for about 800 rupees. In due course of time, he wanted to move on his ladder. He had gone to Hyderabad. He wanted to join Microsoft. And he has gone through the interview 12 rounds. In the 13th round, he has been selected in Microsoft. The day when he has to join, the thing that has happened, the Microsoft CEO in India, he said, you are only a 10th class qualified person. We can't take you into Microsoft. What a beautiful answer he has given with a tremendous confidence, faith in himself. He has given, he said to the CEO of India, of Microsoft, you are Bill Gates who started the Microsoft. He's an undergraduate. He started Microsoft. And his classmates have become his employees. So don't go by my qualification. If you are not taking me, you are missing a very good candidate. What has happened? Very next day they have selected I asked him to join. He joined in Microsoft for 2 years. He went to USA. He met Bill Gates. Bill Gates appreciated his way of working. He came back to India. He doesn't want to stick on to Microsoft. He wanted to go for his own ventures. He started with a software. Next, he started with some education, like that. He has now more than 10 ventures. That is called Kotreddy Group of Ventures. You know, all these ventures turnover is 1600 crores. It is 1600 crores. The age of this person must be 40, 45. And, you know, in this, 500 crores he spends to the society. That is, he feels he could not get education because of his economic conditions. Now, he has taken 300 schools adopted both in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and he's spending 300 crores for every year. The other 200 crores he's spending for healthcare, other purposes. See the person, the strong mindset. The mindset is so strong. That is, he has proved. It is irrespective of his financial conditions or what you call the poverty or whatever you call, he has overcome. Today you see many times rural people who are very, very successful and with their strong mindset, and they are moving forward in their endeavor. So success comes with their very strong mental attitude and mindset. Negative thought, this is a very, very common thing. We see the people always. We should be very careful with these sort of people, because these people should not play a major role on our mind. You can see various sort of people criticizing others. All these things you are well aware. And negative talks all the time. Please, it may happen at workplace. It may happen with the relations, at every walk of life. So most important, we should be very careful to be away. Otherwise, we get trapped and we get into problems because of their way of things. Put us also into a situation which is unpalatable. Helping hand. A mother and son, they were crossing a river, and mother told the son, my dear son, hold my hand while we are crossing the river, be careful. Son said, you hold my hand. Mother said, what is the difference? The boy said, mother, if something happens during while we are crossing the river, you are the person, you will never leave my hand. You will never leave my hand. What a great trust, what a great faith, what a great confidence the child is having on his mother. Similarly, you are a great helping hand to your students. When the students feels regarding their academic career at stake or problems, you are a great helping hand for them. Absolutely. And that's the reason we have to thank the teachers always. The way they handle various situations in their professional career. Sometimes they miss their family also so many times, but they are more devoting for the welfare of the students. Yes, you are showing a great opportunity to your students. This is one profession where has very wide scope, but at the same time, as I was telling you, success. Today, any walk of life, if they want to be successful, one, name, fame, they should have a strong burning desire and they should have the capabilities. Now, the Indian pharmaceutical industry, the manufacturing units have come many. Those people wanted to go into manufacturing line, very good scope. And people who wanted to go to market, yes, going to the marketing side, as a marketing executives, pharmaceutical lines, and people who wanted to go as a drug inspectors, quite good scope. Only thing, they have to decide, you are there to help them, you are giving a guidelines to choose the right one. These are the things you have been giving to your students, because once they come out of the college, all these things plays a very important role in their life. All these things you are helping them with your excellent support, guiding them for their better future. So once your students successfully come out from the colleges, they are happy students. More than them, you are happy because you are sending the society educated people. That gives you a great success to you. You feel, yes. For that, many times, most of your time you spend for the sake of the welfare of the students. Passion is a must for everybody. Yes, after your working hours, you need a change. Yes, either at the college place, please spend few hours in sports, either with your staff or with the students, whatever the game you love, either it's a cricket, table tennis, volleyball, whatever you love it, that makes you very happy. If you want to listen music, yoga, and spending time with the pets. But when you, that relaxation for 1 or 2 hours, at least weekly 3 to 4 hours, gives a wonderful happiness. And when you are playing with your students, you go back with the nostalgia, how you are dynamic and playing. And one more thing, many people today, they feel after some years of experience, psychologically, I don't say all people, they say after crossing 45 or 50, some people, psychologically, they feel we are becoming old. Please remember, there is no such thing. It is the mind that is making it is our mind. So one feel young, energetic, and dynamic, apart from your professional things, and you are spending, enjoy, relaxing. That makes you quite happy. Who is a supreme person? Once a king wanted to know from his kingdom, he wanted to honor most supreme person in his kingdom. So he asked his ministers, bring the people, various walks of people, and with their success stories. So the ministers brought a businessman, a poor man, how he has become successfully businessman and helping the society very successfully, a warrior. They said the king also knows the warrior played many wars, brought laurels to the country. The third one is a doctor. Yes, irrespective of timings, and he is taking care of the patients, and so on. So the king was finding difficult whom to select as the supreme person. At that juncture, an elderly person with a simple dress just entered the courtroom. Then the king said, who is this person? Then all these people, the so-called warrior, doctor, poet, businessman, they said, he is our guru. That's all. The king said, he said, I have to honor him only. That is your role. That is your role. A teacher, a guru is always a guru. Because without guru, you can't get any sort of a successful, perfect guidance. And you are in that profession. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the president, the vice chancellor, and great person. And Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, when he was working as a vice chancellor, leaving Mysore University, the students have great love for him, and they wanted to such a great respect. All these students, what they do, Radhakrishnan was sitting in a cart, and they pulled the cart with their own hands to the railway station with a great respect. What a great respect they have shown to their guru. That you are in that profession, I always envy you people, because today I could speak to you. I must thank my teachers. Maybe I'm not capable like many others, but still I always have got a great respect and regard to the teaching profession. We know how much constraint they are taking today in the present scenario. Absolutely, it is true, it's a fact. And with all these constraints, and sometimes missing your personal, things, attending marriages, functions, whatnot, you are paying excellent work, attention for the benefit of your students. You have many, of course, everybody got a stress, strain, anxiety, and tension. With your mindset and strong attitude, throw away when you are coming home, throw all the negative things with the dustbin outside. When you are leaving the workplace, throw it away. Then only you feel a great successful life. as I was telling earlier, one of the things that is clearing the window, the negative thoughts. Particularly, you are seeing with the students, with the present generations, their attention are diverted with the latest electronic technology, and you also find difficult sometimes to handle, but still you are capable of handling and making them very, very successful. Here, before I close my talk, I just wanted to tell you, everybody's life, their experience are the lessons. Yes, I also want to share my own life experience. I was in marketing field for last 30 years. At the age of 70, somewhere in 2012, I wanted to do my MA. I told my wife I wanted to do my MA. My age was 70 years at the time. My wife laughed at me. What for you are going to study? What it benefits you? Like any housewife, she immediately rejected. I don't accept your proposal. Then my youngest daughter, she was very, very positive. She says, why you say no to father? Let him go to college. Let him enjoy the college days. Let him go to college. My grandchildren also supported me. They said, oh, grandfather is also now studying. Now he will be knowing what is real tough studies. He always says, you got low marks, that and now let us see how many marks he is going to get in his subjects. So I joined in MA, and my handwriting was very poor. My granddaughter brought a copybook. She told grandfather, you have to write copywriting to get good mark. What a beautiful positive approach. She wanted grandfather to come up. Wonderful thing. Every day she signs how I write the copy. I took it as a challenge. She wanted my progress. She's hardly 8 to 10 years. Then I started going to college. And after attending the college, after 48 years, I attended the college. And I was really finding surprise. Most of them are age of 25 to 30. And when I went to classes, subjects are going above my head, finding very difficult. Immediately my mindset, mental attitude, why did I join this? I'm unnecessarily getting involved into a mud. And I told to my faculty, my classmates, they said, don't worry. It is not at all a great difficulty. We appreciate you. At the age of 70, you joined, coming to class itself is a great thing. And sitting for morning to evening. Don't worry, we guide you. And I got excellent guidance, encouragement, support. And I prepared for examination. The first year examination, when I'm about to going for exams, I told my wife, please support me, please give me all the best for my examination. She just very coolly said, very, very light way, very, very light way. I don't know how many sentences you write. Can you write 4 sentences? I said, I can write 40 sentences. Yes, I passed my MA. Where does it? It is the mindset and the mental attitude. I really thank my wife, who has put it in a wrong side, my granddaughters, my daughter, my classmates. I thank my gurus. This is an excellent experience of my life. I love it because I know I have moved forward with my mindset and mental attitude. Even for doing these programs, initially it was very tough time. And I am over a period, people like you have encouraged, I have come forward and moved successfully. I feel successfully. Today, I am really thankful to you. Listen to my program. I am thankful to Mr. Abdul Rahman, the principal of Nirmala Pharmacy, and the management, giving an opportunity. I thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
That was an extraordinary presentation given by Mr. Prasad sir on positive attitude and the positive thinking. Sir said about key for success is the self-confidence and key for self-confidence is the preparation. So be prepared to get the self-confidence and to get the success in our lives. Sir, now I request you to address any queries raised by our delegates. Dear delegates, if you have any doubts or queries, post it in the live chat or directly you can ask the sir by unmuting your mic. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful presentation, spending your valuable time and for delivering the useful message to all our delegates and the participants. Now, I would like to invite Dr. P. Pamal Reddy, Organizing Secretary, to honor the resource person, Prasad, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Priya, madam.
Thank you, sir.
I would like to thankful to the Mr. G. N. Prasad Garu for delivering the good lecture on the positive attitude for success and covering the positive thinking and mindset. We are very much thankful for you, sir. I hope all the participants were enjoyed our session. On behalf of Nirmala College of Farms Management and ACT Atal Academy, we request you to accept our token of gratitude in the form of e-certificate. Please accept our request, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, dear participants, we'll meet at 11:30. Second session will start at 11:30. Thank you. One and all.